What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simple Sports Hub, where we talk all things Washington Commanders football. And yes, we are now at the final week of the 2025 NFL season. We are at week 18, and we have no other than our rivals. Back in the day, some would say it's the Eagles now, but hey, man, it's forever the Dallas Cowboys, man. We got the Dallas Cowboys week 18. And hey, man, we got a chance to go and get win number 12. But before I get into, all things final week of football, man, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. We still on this grind to become partners with YouTube. Hey, man, also hit the like button, like the video, smash the like button, run these likes up, and also, man, drop a comment, man. This is the moment where y'all can really drop a comment about how y'all think we're going to end out the season against the Dallas Cowboys. Is this going to be win number 12? I think it is. I feel confident in our team going into week 18 facing the Dallas Cowboys. And hey, man, this has been nothing but a successful year for our mob, especially from what we had last year, and hey, it's a lot that we got to talk about, but that's gonna come later on in the off season, man. We gonna stick talking about the Dallas Cowboys. They got our number the first game. It was a back and forth. I don't think we should have lost the game that we lost it. It should have been a game that we won. But hey, throughout the season, man, you have highs and lows, and especially facing a division rival. They got a lot of players back there weak. From being on the injury report. So look, we gotta take the good with the bad and the ugly, and the only thing that we can do is just try to, hey, like I said against the Eagles, get back, and we gotta try to, end the season, not getting swept by our division rivals, man. And so look, first thing we're gonna talk about is no other than the injury report going into this week. And it looks like, hey man, we losing Marshawn Lattimore. Also look like we ain't gonna have Jordan McGee. Tyler Owens is looking like he's not gonna play. We're not gonna have our starting center, Tyler Biotis. He's saying doubtful, but at this point, if he's not 100% to go, you might as well put him on rest until till the playoffs, man. Also, wait, before I say I'm going to say, let's finish going through this. Austin Eckler has now, I know y'all, I know a lot of people already heard. He has entered the 21-day window of returning back from the concussion that he suffered. I forgot what week that was, but he's questionable, might be on a snap count. KJ Osborne, who is illness, questionable. Tyler Ott, long snapper, that's not good. De'Ami Brown, he looked like he's going to be coming back this week, so that'll be another key addition back to our receiving group. Celine, he's been on the damn injury report every week since week one. It seems like. Terry, ankle, 2 full practices. Andrew Wiley looks like we may be getting him back. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Sit. If guys aren't 100% and they got little injuries that would probably set them back if they re-injure it, sit them out, man. Go with some young guys. Get the other guys opportunities to bump. But I don't think that we should be trying to force back, you know, these guys from playing this week. Um, Against, like I say, Marshawn Lattimore, I'm not too I'm expecting him not to play. I did hear that he was on the field. He was doing some running around, like he had a speed back, so he's close. So he should be ready. Wild card week 1. Um, Whether it be against the Los Angeles Rams, I said about to say Raiders, or the or against Tampa Bay, and we already know, man. If it is Tampa Bay that we already know that matchup between Mike Evans. I know Marshawn Lattimore going to definitely. Hey, man, it's gonna be crazy, but it let's understand this. Week 18, man, prior Washington football teams, we already called up, getting our vacation ready, man. Football is, we packed up, we getting ready. We're always talking about the draft. We'll be potentially picking at. I'm gonna be honest with you, this year, and I'm heavy into the draft. I'm heavy into college football. I'm heavy into what we got going on, like who I think we're gonna pick in the first round. Watching potential top 10, top 15 picks. Guys that's gonna potentially be drafted. But I can't say that right now because our team is currently 11-5. And we got a wild card spot, man. We are 11-5 after going 4-13, or yeah, 4-13, and having just a debacle of a season, like having guys check out on us, um, letting coaches go. Like it's just getting rid of the old toxic um fan base and fans and ownership. Everything is just, and to now be at week 18, one game away from having 12 wins. Hey man, I can't be nothing but more than excited for my team. I was still rooting for my team even though, we didn't have no shot in hell in making the playoffs. Years prior, I was still watching every game like we still had a chance to win. Maybe that's just the call me one of those crazy fans, those delusional fans. And I don't mind being delusional because hey, look, I just love the game of football and I love my team that much. Y'all already see we repping the merch, repping the mob, man. I told y'all more Pearl was coming, man, so I had to throw in a good old Washington Commanders hoodie. But yeah, man, Dallas Cowboys got our second chance at them. Hopefully we can continue. What I'm really looking for from an offense and defensive perspective, even special teams, man. I want us to, clean up some of the mishaps that we've been having week in and week out, and that's the penalties. That's the bad, like not getting the calls in, not understanding what we're doing, not relaying the calls to the back half of the defense, getting better on our run game, trying to establish a run game going into the playoffs. These are just some of the things that I want to see us, and I also want to see us get win number 12. 12-5. Nobody really had us getting 12 wins. I've seen Jakey Rondo even post his, us getting 12 wins. So he was probably like the only one that got, some stamp of approvals. And there's probably other fans that's out there that had us going 12 wins. But in your heart of heart, it was like a big ass question mark. We did not know how we was going in this season, or like how the season was going to go. But to actually get 11 and potentially can get number 12 against a division rival, hey man, let's see if we can do it. So from an offensive perspective, JD, stay healthy. Offensive linemen, stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy. But I just want to see us establish a run game, and a run game from our running back and not our quarterback. So we can see Brian Robinson, and then if we can get Austin Eckler back out there for a couple of plays just to get his feet wet and get him ready for the playoffs. This is a tune-up game. I'm not saying it's a tune-up game that we just going to take belt to ass to Dallas. I hope we do, because if we do, we can rest our starters at the half, be up by 21, damn near blow them out by the halftime, so we can rest our starters and get ready for whoever we going to face playoff week. So again, I hope we take belt to ass and we can blow them out. No Diddy. We can get this W. That's my hope. That's my wishes. But again, I expect Dallas to come in, and regardless of their record, regardless of certain guys not playing, I already see that Jerry Jones is talking about they're not going to name the starter until Sunday. Good old classic Jerry Jones, move going against the Commanders, not trying to show his hand. But we know it's going to either be Trey Lance or Cooper Rush. I don't see why they would go with Trey Lance this late in the season. But at the end of the day, I don't care who we play against. I just want us to, from an offensive perspective, continue to try to establish a run game with our running backs, whether it be Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, McNichols, and Rodriguez. We probably see Rodriguez inactive if Austin Eckler is active. And actually seeing Ben Sinnott get some bump. Hopefully he can get out there and just get some catches, find him some routes. And if we all know about week 18, this is incentive week. This is where players, that got these crazy incentives that they trying to reach and capture to get that extra moolah in their pocket. I see Zach Ertz need like 90 yards to get like 200 bands. Hey, JD, let's find 86. Let's get him going early. 9 catches or something like that to get another 100 bands. Let's go ahead and get my man that good old payout, man. So, I expect if you're a betting man, you're going to bet on Zach Ertz to go over if you want to bet that. I'm not betting it because at the end of the day, I don't see JD as a person that's going to be trying to force feed anybody, but he just might. He just might force feed Zach Ertz, but we're going to wait and see. But yeah, offense, again, let's try to get Terry involved early. Let's get him going. He's kind of had 2 back-to-back weeks where he didn't have the yardage that we would expect him to have, but he had some touchdowns and he had some key catches that we actually needed. Let's see if we can get him in a 100 club, man. Let's get him to 1,200 receiving yards. Let's see if we can get him a 13. His first time hitting 13, uh, receiving TDs. Let's try to get this. Let's try to get my man a rock. Let's try to get JD. I think JD had like some crazy number that he got to get 300 and something total yards to break the all-time rookie passing and rushing record. Hey, look, I don't know if that's obtainable, but hey, let's try for it. Let's try for it. Let's see if we can make it happen. But again, no turnovers. Let's try to eliminate the turnovers, the penalties, the costly penalties. Like, let's make sure that we not lining up in like no illegal formations, no holding, no false starts. Like let's just make sure that we're cleaning up the stuff that Dan Quinn is kind of like saying that and it's been happening for the last couple of weeks. Like costly penalties that has either allowed the team to continue their drive, or we ended our drive due to costly penalties, or we put ourselves in dangerous situations. So let's try to clean that up. Let's try to clean up the penalties, the self inflicting wounds. Let's not have any self inflicting wounds. I do expect the Dallas Cowboys to still come out and get a game. So I'm not anticipating us to lay down and play for a draft position. If Micah Parsons is playing, he gonna try to come out there and still make plays at the end of the day. He got incentives too. Everybody on the Dallas got incentives that they try and reach. So I expect them to come out and ball out too so they can get their money, right? So from a defensive perspective, let's stop the run. 23 should not see over 60 yards. That is what we're going to need in this playoff run, because Joe Witt Jr. said it best, man. In the playoffs, the objective from a defense is to stop the run. And from the offensives is you got to run the ball. That is how playoff games are won. And if you see some of the great teams like the Chiefs, like they run the ball. We may not think that they don't. The Bills, they run the ball. The Ravens, they're gonna run the ball this. If you know what happened last year, they're gonna run the ball this year. But yeah, you're gonna see the Lions running the ball. You're gonna see the Eagles running the ball. Bucks, these teams that they're gonna run the ball. So we gotta be ready to stop the run. And if we're looking at let's look at the total season. Our defense has not been good by any means necessary at stopping the run game. And that's what Jonathan Allen there, Johnny Newton. I don't know what it is. Bobby Wagner, Frankie Lou. We have just not been able to sustain 4 quarters of being able to minimize the run game. We know we're gonna give up passes. It's just inevitable, So I'm not too worried about that. For a total season, our pass defense has been good. I think we rank top 10 still. If not, we know worse than top 15. So let's see if we can lock in and let's make sure that we can stop this run game this week. And again, CeeDee Lamb is not playing, so we're gonna see Turpin. We're gonna see Turpin kind of fulfilling that CeeDee Lamb role with the motions, the indirects like handoffs and all that out through the backfield. So again, we got to be locked in. We got to be prepared and ready to bump. And our guys got to be ready to stop the run. And I want to see us be able to stop the run. No costly penalties. And we should be good to go. If I had to predict this game and what the score should be, again, I think it should be anywhere. We should be putting up 30 points against them. That is, I only say 30 points so that we can rest our starters. If we can get anywhere from 27 to 30 before half, and we can rest our starters to make sure that there ain't no injuries, no, no knick-knack injuries that we may cause ourselves. We can rest everybody and get ready for who we got to play week 1 in the playoffs. Again, this is our time, man. But let's continue on. It's not too much I can say about going up against the Cowboys. Y'all already know. Week 18 is just not a lot to, especially with us having a playoff game. It's not a lot to say about them. We know that they're going to try to bring their A game. And we're going to try to bring our A game. We want to keep that 6 seed. We don't want to drop to 7. So we got to win. We got to win this game, and that's it. That's all I can say about that. Dan Quinn and company has mentioned it, that we want to keep this spot. So even if it's potential, you want to keep this spot to have one home game. You just might. I don't know. Because there may be some upsets. Eagles may get upset at their first game. You never know, right? But I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it could happen. So another shout out to our rookie quarterback, man. Our franchise rookie quarterback. Yeah, we're saying it now. JD, shout out to Jaden Daniels, man, for coming home with his 12th, I believe, his 12th rookie of the week. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Y'all might as well go ahead and change the name to the Jaden Daniels Rookie of the Week or Rookie of the Year trophy. Or to the Jaden Daniels Rookie of the Week, like JD Rookie of the Week. Something. It don't need to be Pepsi Zero no more. That is my guy. Like 12 Rookie of the Weeks. Shout out to the fans for voting for my man. And it's not just voting because we just want to vote for our guy. If you look at the weeks that he won, man, he was the best rookie that week. Just hands down, it's no shots at Bo Nix, who's also been playing a phenomenal game of football this rookie year. But JD has been that guy, man. JD has been that guy. He deserved it. Oh no, he had 11. I'm sorry, my fault. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He had 11. My bad, not 12. So he had 11 rookie of the weeks. And that's a start. That's why he say, I gotta read, right? Entire starting offense. So man, major shout out to our rookie 5, man. And 5 we trust. I'm just gonna leave that there. And 5 we trust. And also, man, major shout out to JD and Scary Terry for making the playoffs. I mean the Pro Bowl. I believe both are starters. If I'm not mistaken, I think JD is the starting quarterback. I want to say, don't quote me on that, but anywho, we got a quarterback and a receiver at the Pro Bowl. When the last time we had an offensive player in the Pro Bowl, and when the last time we had a fucking quarterback and our receiver both in the Pro Bowl? It's been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time coming, but we are here. We ain't I love this season, man. If you a fan and you have really seen the downfalls of our organization, our franchise, this is moments that you like, is this what this feels like? Like, hopefully we can stack on to these. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Hopefully this is not a one and done type of season. I don't foresee it being, because if you give JD some more weapons, we only gonna get better, and we only gonna get more lethal. You ain't gonna be able to double number 17. So yeah, get more weapons around my guy, JD5, and get another weapon on the opposite side of Scary Terry. But congrats to them too, man, for making the Pro Bowl. Terry is the most deserving of it, man. Nothing but a class player, to the team and only to the NFL, man. Goes about his job, hard hat and pale. What's the old saying? Yeah, hard hat and work pale. Like, dude just go to work. And try to put out the best performances that he can. And he's deserving of it, man. He's deserving of it. 1,000 yards every season that he's been with us. Man, major shout out to you, JD. I'm Scary Terry. You deserve it. And for that, I know I kind of took a little piece up from my guy Rio Robinson. He always say, man, don't buy players jerseys, get a custom jersey and just add your name to it. I'm gonna give me a Terry McLaurin jersey, man. He's been a model citizen, a model receiver for us. I know it's a big question, is he a true number one? He a number one on my team. He a number one on my team. I don't care whatever team he go to. That's debatable at that point. But he's number one. He's my number one receiver at the end of the day. So shout out to my guy. I'm going to get me a Scary Terry burgundy jersey. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it. I'll have it by next season for sure. But yeah, man, major shout out to those two guys. Major shout out to the Commanders. Week 18, y'all. This is the last week. This is the last week, man. Last week of the regular season is all about to come to an end. And hey, man, I'm excited. I'm happy for my mob. Let's stay healthy. Let's get ready to go into week 18 and get this W. And get win number 12. Let's get win number 12 and get ready for the playoffs. I see y'all on the next one. Be easy.